Welcome to day 25th of our Top Titans 2 gameplay walkthrough. Alright, so guys, we've been trying to push right now since yesterday actually. If you will be able to see before, since last night before I sleep, an hour before I sleep, so I've slept around 5-6 hours right now already. And when I woke up, there's about 2 hours left. So I've been trying to push. What we've been doing is we've been waiting for mana to fill up and then activate all the skills. But most of the time, we have to wait for either an all probability or one of the failures will give us one of the 4 skills that we use, either Deadly Strike, Hand of Midas, Fire Strike, or War Cry, because we can't activate them all at once because we have a limited mana, and you know, as you can see on the amount of mana that it needs is gonna cost us a lot. All right, so right now let's go ahead and check. Actually, I did check this already, and yep, we were at top 1. We are at top 1 right now, or rank 1, and well, how many is it? Is it 1,400? About less than 1,400 stages difference from us as a rank 1, and then the second guy. Okay. So as you guys remember, when we joined the tournament, there was just 2 of us, but now there's actually 9 of us here. Okay. So basically, how did we do our last push? Basically, what we did is this is effective whenever you're doing pet builds. Most effective, I mean. You can do this with other builds as well, but this is basically most effective when doing pet builds, because pet builds gives you a lot of pushing ability, even though it's really hard to push anymore. Hopefully this gives us an all probability. Nope, didn't. And didn't give us any one of the 4 skills that we need, but it did give us. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys how to push last. Push a little bit more, but as you can see, it's actually taking us the whole duration of the skills to actually kill one boss. That's how hard it is to kill a boss right now, even though we have, there you go, oops, wow, most probably that hit a Deadly Strike, because most of the time it needs it needs at least about 5 or 6 lightning bursts and zip along with flash zip to kill one boss. You can see there's so minimal damage right there. So basically we're very near our potential right now, and we don't have mana anymore. Okay, so at first we were only doing it we're gradually leveling up our skills. First it was level 1, and then we got it to level 5. All the 4 skills I haven't unlocked by Heavenly Strike and Shadow Clone, because the reason I unlocked them is because we needed to get some mana. Alright, so basically after getting to level 5, I went ahead and jumped to level 15 skills because I'm not able to push anymore. And then later on, we had to level up all our skills to level 30. Let me show you guys. So all our skills right now are at level 30. Okay, and then there was that time that when I leveled up to level 30, I unlocked Heavenly Strike to get a little bit of mana. I activated 1 skill, and then unlocked Shadow Clone and activated all 4 the skills that we need, which are Deadly Strike, Hand of Midas, Fire Sword, and War Cry. Okay. And that's basically what we've been doing for the past, or since last night. So we wait for the mana, get our skills active. Most of the time wait for one fairy at least to drop one of the skills, because again, we don't have enough mana pool to activate them, all 4 of them, because we don't have Almirage, the artifact Almirage, which gives us a discount. Basically, when you use a skill, it will replenish some of the mana a percentage of the mana that you'd use. Okay, since we don't have that artifact yet, we had to fully use or basically fully expend that amount of mana that it needs. Okay, so and right now we were able to get to why did I watch that? Anyway, we were able to get to as close to our potential as we can. Basically, we have all our we have all 4 perks active. Power of swiping, is that 4 or is that 5? Power of swiping, adrenaline rush, doom, mana replenish, okay, or mana regeneration. So basically we got all 4 skills active right now. Okay, so let me just finish this ad, and then we're gonna go ahead and grab the rewards for the tournament. And guys, congratulations, we will be able to get the Vagabond Spirit and complete the Halloween's Eve event set. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab that one, because it's gonna give us 300 evil spirit souls, or evil souls. And here you go. We're very much thankful for the pet and the shard, of course. How many shards do we have now? We already have 375, and by the way guys, we were very lucky that we actually got a part of an ancient warrior. So instead of 700, we're going to deduct the 100, so basically it's just going to cost us 600 shards to complete the set. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the last part of the set, and there you go. Okay, and let me go ahead and look at that set. So here you go. As you can see, we already have 10 times shadow clone damage. Okay, so basically we completed the Grim Reaper set. So now guys, just to let you know, again, we're gonna be switching to, oh, I didn't know I can upgrade that. Maybe that's the reason why I wasn't able to push. So I'm not gonna prestige this guy yet. I'm gonna try to get and reach my hardest potential, but because then again, there's no really it's not a bad thing to try and reach our potential. Okay, since this is going to be the last day that we're gonna be using or doing the pet build, and we're going to be switching over to clanship build by tomorrow, and I'm going to show you guys how to use the skill optimizer. So basically this is the last day that we're going to keep the pet build, so I'm going to try to reach as much potential as I can. But then again, our perks is only going to last until 30 minutes, so most probably it will be really hard to push after that, because we won't have Doom active anymore, which, as you can see, gives us a damage of 100 times after the 30 seconds for each boss. As you can see, there's how many seconds? 90 seconds. That's a minute and a half. Okay, Far Cry active, but do we have enough? I think nope, we didn't. Anyway, so that's it guys. So we're gonna try to push a lot more if we can. So today I actually want to talk to you guys about how to upgrade your raid cards. Okay, so we just bought some new cards right now. Oh, sorry. So we just bought new cards right now from the dust shop, and luckily there's Clanship Barrage and the Prismatic Rift that we've been looking for. Okay, so now guys, I want to talk to you about how what to prioritize whenever you're trying to upgrade your cards, because basically not all the time you'll have a lot of dust to spend and upgrade everyone. Okay, so one thing that you would like to consider is to really not upgrade Acid Drench. Okay, Acid Drench goes along with Purifying Blast, and it doesn't really need any level on Acid Drench, so you might want to save some dust there. You can maybe get it up to at least level 3, but I don't know, not more than that, because it's gonna cost a lot of dust. But if for efficiency's sake, I wouldn't go ahead and level this up. So what we want to upgrade right now would be Purifying Blast and Clanship Barrage, and we want to get it as high as possible as we can. Okay, there's not going to be any guidelines or whatnot. Just upgrade Purifying Blast and Clanship Barrage every time you have the ability to do so. Okay, we were able to get it to level 4, and oops. Great. Hopefully this gets to level 5. Yep, level 5. Alright, so we got limited dust right now. As you can see, I only have 829 left. Okay, so which ones will I prioritize? Okay, so again, like I said guys before, the one that you would want to upgrade first would not be the burst cards. It would be the support cards, followed by the burst, together with the affliction cards, which are Grim Reaper, and basically the ones that I level up are Grim Reaper and Radioactive. Sometimes I do level up Plague, Thriving Plague, but it depends. Okay, because then again, sometimes you will need some of the cards. I don't really level up Fusion Bomb because, like I said, it's really hard to use, and I'm not really into it, or I haven't practiced it. I'm not that really trying to learn it. But yeah, if by all means, if you want to have a great damage output, go ahead and buy Fusion Bomb and level it up and practice a lot, because it takes a lot of skills. Okay, so next, I would want to get my support cards at an even level. Okay, so as you can see guys, everything is level 2 besides Prismatic Rift and Inspiring Force, which is at level 3 already. Okay, so we're gonna get Prismatic Rift at level 2 at least. I doubt we'll be able to get it to level 3, so let's leave it at that. So we're gonna go ahead and prioritize Ancestral Awakening first, because this is the one that goes along with Clanship Barrage. Okay, so if we level this up, it improves the burst damage and the burst chance. Actually, you know what guys, this is one of the meta cards along with Purifying Blast and Clanship Barrage, so I'm thinking of going all out here, but maybe after I'm able to get this guys to level 3. So that's one thing that you would want to consider, is to get Ancestral Awakening at least one level above the rest of your support cards. Okay, and then try to get your burst cards at least one level below your support cards. You can keep it at even level with your support cards, but yeah, if you're gonna ask me, I like keeping it even. I like keeping them even. The only thing is that you prioritize support cards when it comes to upgrading instead of burst cards. So our burst cards right now are levels 1 and levels 2. We got level 3 for Moonbeam, level 4 for Psychic Chain, because I did level them up back then because they are the only cards that I have, and we need to get a better damage output in the clan raid to help the clan. Okay. But right now, since we have a lot of cards and we have a lot of we have some dust to level them up, we're gonna keep an even and a strategic leveling in a sense, so that we wouldn't be wasting our dust. All right. So as you can see, Fragment and Razorwind is level 1. Let's go ahead and get them to level 2 at least for the meantime. Okay, so that we can get them one level below from our support cards. Okay, so since we got this level 3 and our Inspire Force is at level 3, let's go ahead and level up the other guys. Since we have a level 4 Chain, what was that again? Psychic Chain. So let's level this guy up first. Grasping Lines, because this upgrades for the limbs, and then the next one, since we have a level 3 Moonbeam, let's go ahead and upgrade Soulfire, and then lastly Crushing Instinct. Alright, so again, Since they are at level 3 already, we would want to get our burst cards to level 3 as well. So let's go ahead and upgrade Skull Bash to level 3. Okay, and I'd say let's get this one to level 3 because our Prismatic Rift is at level 2 for the meantime. So I'm gonna leave this at level 2 for the meantime, and then once we were done with the raid again, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade Ancestral Favor, and then I'm gonna upgrade again Grasping Vines, Soulfire, and Crushing Instinct to level 4, and then I'm gonna try to get this guys to level 4 as well. Okay, I won't be able to do this one, but one of the ones or some of the guys that I would consider leveling up would be to get this to level 2 first before I go ahead and start upgrading my support cards again. So I would like to keep my affliction cards at least one level below the level of my support cards. Okay, or basically I'm gonna keep this, or I'm gonna level Shadow Grim Shadow, and Radioactive as the last cards to level up to even out the field. Okay, you can level up Decaying Strike sometimes, especially for let's say Mohaka, and it's the start of the raid, and you can't use any torso set or torso deck, so you can build another deck. Sometimes I do Decaying Strike, Thriving Plague, and this guy, Rancid Grass, but we don't have this guy yet. But then again, I don't really after deliberating with our clan, I learned not to level this up. But on my main account, I have this on a high level at level 4. I think I guess all my cards out there are around level 4. My Acid Drench level 4 as well. Fusion Bombs at level 4 because I haven't tried to learn which card to level up when I got back. And when I got back playing again, a couple of months ago, I got a lot of dust. So I went ahead and did a shopping spree and upgrade spree. So so that's why. So for the meantime, that is this is as far as we can level up our cards. So again, first card would be, well, I only use this because there was about 4 cards showing. Okay, and I used Fragmentize back then because we were trying to remove 1 armor so that some of our clanmates can use body decks. By body decks, we mean the Razor Wind and Inspiring Force. Okay, so these are basically the meta decks. I don't have, since our last boss was Mohaka, I don't have a body deck or a torso deck. Anyway, so again, show you guys, we have Purifying Blast and Acid Drench. We have Kanshi Barrage, Ancestral Favor, and then you can use any of the burst cards around here. By the way, for Purifying Blast and Acid Drench, you can use any support card that you have high level, or depending on what part you need to target. But guys, if you're in a clan, you have to consider, you really have to consider your clanmates. Okay, and not just your clanmates, but the titans that you're trying to attack as well. Alright, there are some titans there that has a lot of torso HP and torso armor, but most of the time armors are even out on all parts. But yeah, if that's the case, by all means go 2 attacks on torso, even though you have a better a higher level for limbs, for example, because there was a sale on limbs deck back then for Psychic Chain and Grasping Vines, which is why I have them leveled, I think level 8 on my main account. So but then again, even though you have that as your highest cards, but considering that the fact that the titan that you're trying to raid has a lot of HP or torso HP, you would want to do 2 attacks on the torso. I would say put Soulfire in here, or Soulfire in here, and then put Moonbeam here, and then do 2 attacks or 2 torso attacks. Okay, and then get the head. Use Grim for the head, and then for the limbs, use radioactivity. Okay. With radioactivity, taps have a chance to apply stack radioactivity to the tap part. For its second part is inflicted by the radioactivity, all radioactivity stacks on that part will deal additional damage per second. Okay, if not radioactivity, you can use Thriving Plague for multiple parts. Okay, but basically Thriving Plague deals a lot more damage if you have more parts. Say about 4 parts that you're attacking, or 3 at least, or as well as Inferno. Blazing Inferno. Well, the Blazing Inferno only improves the chance to burn, okay, or to improve or to add a stack on the part. Okay, so those are the things that you would want to consider and think about whenever you're attacking. Don't just blindly attack. Don't just attack using your highest level cards. You better think about what you're doing. Okay, to really do well on the game, you have to really put some thought into it. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys, for leveling up your raid cards, and hopefully you get a better idea what decks to use. All right, not enough to get those for other 3 active. So I'm gonna try to show you guys how to attack right now, since we have a couple of minutes left for the video. Here you go. As you can see, we have the left arm exposed, or already not exposed, because exposed means that it doesn't have any armor anymore. The left arm is already, or doesn't already have, basically dead. It's a skeleton part already. But Victory March is best used if there's 4 parts already showing. Okay. So for this one, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to do 2 attacks for limbs. We're gonna try to hit the right arms, the right shoulder and right hand, and then right arm, not right arms. Okay, so we're gonna try to get our cards there. So we're gonna use Grasping Vines here, and we're gonna use Psychic Chain here. And then for the head, we're gonna use Grim. Basically, we use Grim a lot for targeting one part. If you're gonna target a head or a torso, go ahead and use Grim. Okay. Since Mohaka is a Titan that you don't target the torso, we're not gonna be using any torso attack here. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get. So the last card that we're gonna be doing is not this one. Okay, I'm gonna try to build an armor deck. Okay, so let's get this guy up and the prismatic up. So I am torn between using Victory March and any plague or affliction cards. By the way, guys, one tactics is if you have a very low level, what do you call this? A very low level affliction cards that you can use. You can consider using a burst card that's not for that part. Basically, if you will look into this, it's times 4.75 raid damage per burst. There's 12% chance. Although there's another multiplier if you attack the torso, but if you're not gonna attack a torso, basically you're just gonna get the times 4.75. It's still a multiplier for the burst every time it bursts. And Moonbeam, Head Crush, Skull Bash, Razor Wind, and Fragmentize all have the same chances to proc. Okay. I don't know about Whiff of Lightning. Nope. By the way, Whiff of Lightning, you can use it if you have you're using Blazing Inferno or Thriving Plague. So you can see its chance per afflicted part. So more afflicted part, you get more chance of rocking Whiff of Lightning. So we can use Victory March since there's 2 parts already exposed. We can use Radioactivity, but this guy is level 1, and then we can use either Moonbeam or Skull Bash. If you're gonna ask me, or I mean, sorry, Moonbeam or Razor Whip. But yeah, let's go ahead and use this guy instead. Hold on. Times 4.5. This guy is 4.7. Let's go ahead and use this guy instead. Okay. Alright. So let's go ahead and try to chip away that armor on the left leg. So to do that, we just realized, and you know, we were talking about in Markland, that it is better to actually do a slow circle rotation. Basically, try to reach, you know, count in your head, and then try to make sure that you get one full circle every second. Okay, so the phone lagged, so I bet we're gonna be losing some taps right now. This attack is just to chip away on the armor. Okay, but yep, we got all 600 tap count. Alright, so that is just to help the clan. Okay, because I can actually do a body attack, an inspiring force, and razor wind, which actually I should have done. Maybe better to, you know, to yeah, I could have done that. That's one thing that we missed. Basically, I could have do a body attack instead of an armor attack, and you know, use this guy here, and then use this guy here, and then, you know, attack the right arm as well. And then once we were able to kill the right arm, people are going to be able to use Victory March, and there's going to be a burst, a burst sort of damage that everyone will be able to kill the remaining legs. Okay, so those are the things that you would want to consider. So let's try to use our limb decks. So Fury Limb, or Fury Grasping Vines. Okay, so as you can see, I slowed down a bit on the swiping, because I actually used to swipe very fast, but they said, you know, even there, it is very obvious that if you swipe a little bit slower than you usually do, there's really a high chance to proc all your cards. For whatever reason, that's what we found out, and it's been working. So you guys can really do that as well. So yeah, as for the remaining two attacks, I'm just gonna attack the right arm again, same way that we attacked using the Purifying Acid Drench and the Grasping Vine kit deck. Okay, so basically we're gonna do that, the same attack pattern on the right arm, and then we're gonna just circle on the head for the head attack. Okay, so that's it for now, guys. I don't want to take too much of your time. So tomorrow, by the way, let me just show you just a bit. Okay, tomorrow, since we're gonna be switching over to clanship, basically after the prestige, we're gonna be able to have a lot of relics. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're not gonna check our total relics, okay, but we're gonna stick to this total relics that we currently have, which is our current total relics right now, which we use to upgrade all our what do you call this, for pet build. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna get this over to, I'm just gonna change this to CS or clanship. I am still thinking if I'm gonna go for Pet Heart of Midas, or if I'm gonna switch over to Chesterson, or maybe Fury. But I am really inclined to do Chesterson right now. But we can check. Okay. Total effect is 2.916. If it was on pet, it was the Yeah, it's still higher. Okay, exponent of 318. CX is so we're basically losing a power of 18, so 17, exponent of 17. That's a lot of zeros, guys. 17 zeros. But yeah, just for the sake of showing you guys tomorrow how to use the what do you call this, the skill points optimizer, I'm gonna be switching over to pet. Okay, and I'm really tired of using pet already. Sorry guys, I'm really tired of doing a lot of taps. Okay, so for the gold type, we can check. As you can see, let's look at the total effect out down here. It says 2.916 exponent of 301. If we switch over to Chester Sun, it's exponent of 305. That's better. What about Fairy? Fairy is the same as exponent 305, but it's 4.986. I didn't. Yeah, Chesterton is better, so since it's 5.821. Okay. One of the things, or one of the reason why I think it is telling us that pet is better is because we don't have this guy yet. It's a Warlord boost multiplier, and we don't have that yet. We're still looking for Sigil, and this is a slash. This is an aura boosts. Okay. Later on, if we got that, also this one. I think I already have this. Nope, I don't have that yet. It is. Yeah, this one is the one that we have. So basically for let me guys, sorry, I can show you guys this one. Oops, not letters, full name. Oh, I think I messed up this shit already. Yep. Anyway, so the one that we're looking for is for to complete our pet build or clanship build is this one. This one. So just look at the icons. Can zoom in a bit. So this one, I think it's Spirit's Vigil, something like that. And then Crown of the Conqueror, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm making that up. And then this one and this one. Okay. So basically, this is for melee. This is for stealth. All right. This is for Warlord boost, and I forgot, but it's helmet boost along with one more. Okay. I don't think I'm not sure if it's melee spell or range. Sorry guys. I don't have my main account logged in to check anymore. Anyway, so that's it. And yeah, we got the rest. So there's 1 through 3 and 4. 4 relics that we need to really do better on clanship builds. Okay. So that's it for now, guys. Hope you've learned something from the video, and especially on the raid or the raiding part. But yeah, congratulations to us since we were able to complete the Grim Reaper set. And guys, again, we were a free-to-play player and we never bought any chests, but we were still able to get that 3,000 evil souls to complete the set. Alright, so thanks guys for watching. Hope you have a great day and see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.